Banks ready to set the field to the green flag here at Richmond. Pace car is in. 2 Cup Series champions going to lead the field to green. We are racing at Richmond Raceway. Terrible restart in the inside lane. Terrible start for Matthew White. Banks is going to be out to the lead as they head back into 1 and 2. Up the racetrack goes Chandler side by side, and he got a car spinning again, or already. Matt Grab into the wall. No caution yet. He's going to get it fired back. Caution's out. Banks, Chandler, front row to lap 6. We are back underway in Richmond. Go to restart for Dylan Banks now in the inside lane. He is clear. Side by side, through 1 and 2 goes Matthew White on the inside of the 8 of Cameron Chandler. Get down the back straightaway. Side by side for second place. Chandler on the racetrack here at Banks. Still, though, with the lead. Matthew White trying to work the bottom, but Cameron Chandler's got momentum around the outside lane, and he's trying to challenge maybe Dylan Banks for the race lead. He is there, up to the outside. Here we go, battle for the lead in Richmond. Ooh, he gets caught a little bit. In the wall goes Sean Hilquich. There is Connor Haberle pulling out on Pace and Lindsay to the inside as well. Oh, Wilkins spins. He will save it. We should stay green. No caution. Caution's out. I don't know why the caution's out. That is back underway on lap 12 at Richmond. Good start by Dylan Banks again. He's clear on Cameron Chandler. Chandler now trying to go clear on Matthew White. Around the outside he goes. He will clear that 7. May even start the battle for the race lead. He's got a good run down this back straightaway. Where is he going to take it? To the bumper of Banks he will go. Pushes him up the racetrack versus slightly as they head down the front stretch yet again from Richmond. Back in 1 and 2 now. Chandler going to go outside, maybe choose in a bit of a different line. Obviously, you don't want to wear your tires too much. He's got a good run. He's going to maybe pull it inside into the wall. A couple cars down here. Connor Aswell hitting it pretty decently. Got to be careful of that early on in this race. And here we go, battle for the lead. Chandler to the inside of Banks. Matthew White looking for a position as well back there in the 7. Banks around the outside trying to retake the lead. Side by side for the top spot here at Richmond Raceway. Chandler still working low. Matthew White way up the racetrack back there as well. Banks still keeping it on his outside. Side by side. Still even down the back straightaway. Great battle for the race lead. Chandler still to the inside there on Dylan Banks. Ooh, they're going to slide around a little bit. Heading down the front stretch yet again at the short track at Richmond. Still side by side, heading down the back stretch yet again. Chandler evens to his door, but Banks still has got momentum around the outside to try to even maybe clear him again. And here goes Matthew White, almost 3 wide bottom. Thinks better of it though. Banks going to re-clear that 8. Jump. Benson almost going to fall back maybe to 7th. Hunsinger just got the 5th. Past Bryce Benson, and here's, oh, Benson to the wall! He is sideways! He'll save it, though. He has been struggling as of late. Tires really wearing out on Benson. Now, Ashton Miller to his bumper. Andrew Stacy just going pit road. So we'll see if anybody elects to take that strategy, like we said. Oh, Stacy going to slide nearly up to Ashton Miller. Stacy now on fresh tires. He should just drive around these guys. Bumper of Benton, he will go. He shoves that 9 up the racetrack. Down the back stretch into 3 and 4 yet again. Look at those new tires. Just drive around Bryce Benton. Andrew Stacy. Battle more up front now. It's still Sean Hilquich on the bumper of Matthew White, and there's still your leader, Dylan Banks, has led the most laps so far tonight. Dylan Banks looking for 10 stage points here, and of course a playoff point to go along with it. As he has dominated the first half. Here's Cole Clausen inside of the 09 of John Butler. Butler has really been struggling. He might go 2 laps down here. That 09 is 9. having the pace he wants. 1 to go in the stage for Dylan Banks. We're gonna wait until I think the top 3 cross over the line. It's gonna take way too long. They head down the back straightaway here. Dylan Banks, all of the back. Actually, we're gonna actually wait for, I think, the top 8, because that's the cars in the lead lap. Banks is gonna lap here the 09, but he's gonna come to the green and white checkered flag to win the stage at Richmond's. Second, 7 seconds back, and just a clinic for Dylan Banks will be his teammate Hillquich. Third over the line going to be Matthew White. Fourth, Braden Hunsaker. Fifth, Payson Lindsay really gets points for the 99. Trying to make it 2. Here we go. 4 fresh Goodyear tires for all your leaders on pit road. Dylan Banks easily will roll off in first. Second, I think, should be Sean Hillquich. Yes, it will. Third, going to be Matthew White. Fourth, Hunsaker. Nothing changes. You're over halfway on lap 106. Dylan Banks has been dominating. He's got his teammate, though, Sean Hillquich, to his outside. Here we go. Long run first half. Let's see what the second half brings. We're back underway in Richmond. Good restart once again for Dylan Banks. Now Matthew White to the inside here on Sean Hillquich. He gets a great restart, trying to take second place away here. Hillquich, though, fighting back around the outside. Side by side down the back straightaway. White is almost clear of him through 3 and 4. And he will get clear on the 81. Hillquich back to third. Matthew White now will try to pressure our leader Dylan Banks, but Hillquich is going to be pressuring him. To the inside he goes. Oh, they almost made contact for second place. Oh, Dylan Banks, or not Dylan Banks, Braden Hunsaker. Sorry to scare you that maybe there was an issue with the leader. There wasn't. I don't know why I said Dylan Banks. It's Braden Hunsaker. Their names don't even sound alike. He's now side by side here with Cameron Chandler. Had a bit of an issue as they head back into 3 and 4. Seems like definitely with the shorter runs, Matthew White is able to stay there on Dylan Banks, maybe even challenge him for the race lead. To the inside he goes, trying to get to his quarter panel. Wants to do this as quickly as possible because he knows Banks is so good on the longer runs. White is there, back into 3 and 4. White still trying to keep it to his quarter panel as he moves back down inside. Battle for the race lead at Richmond. Matthew White, Dylan Banks, 2 series champions. Side by side, back into 3 and 4, they will roll. Banks doing everything he can to try to clear that 7 on the outside. But Matthew White still keeping it down low and pressuring him. Matthew White, of course, started on a pole. He's the all-time wins leader in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series with 17. Dylan Banks, your defending Cup champion. Oh, they almost made contact up the racetrack. They both go. Banks gonna slide. Matthew White still trying to keep it to his quarter panel. To the bumper he goes. Back inside. White on the low side. They make contact again. Door banging through 3 and 4. Banks, though, preferred lane around the outside. Whoa! He's gonna nearly spin. They both save it. Matthew White's gonna clear for the lead. Don't think Dylan Banks is going to be too happy about that one. Banks is pitting. Kind of a shocker here. Dylan Banks coming to pit road. I honestly thought he was, like Eli said, he was going to stay out all the way and Matthew was going to be the one to pit. This is honestly shocking.
Now, if you're one of the leaders, O'Connor as well, one of these people that like on the cut line, do you risk your tires here? Save your tires, possibly go to the end, because that's going to be a long drive back for Dylan Banks. I like the strategy, but opportunities for Connor as well. Matthew widening them as Sean Hillquist now pit road.
2 ETR cars come to pit. Maybe a team strategy here. We'll see how it works. Here comes Hillquist in that 81 machine. Banks, he has rolled back on the track. Of course, fresh tires here. He'll be fast, but how fast will he be? Is Hillquist as well gonna take tires and should be rolling off pretty shortly. Hillquist kind of an extended stop, it looks like. Now he rolls off quickly. 150 is underway, just 51 to go here at Richmond, but a lot left to be decided. Banks going to unlap himself around Matthew White. 2 cars that have led the most laps so far tonight. Now how fast can that 48 roll? And when will that 7 come to pit? If I would assume he would. Strategy definitely going to get interesting as this run continues to go on. As of late, Chandler now to his bumper. Side by side, down the back stretch they go. To go at this point.
Yeah, that's like maybe time to go.
I mean, you never know what could happen. 18 to go, 17 to go now for Matthew White. Matthew White also getting just driven around by the lap cars with fresher tires. There's Havrilla on the outside of him. There is second place Banks. .7 seconds on what Dylan Banks had over Matthew White at the stage. There's a different strategy for Banks.
Caution's out!
Caution? What is it? Oh, Hillquist.
I don't know. That shouldn't be a caution, I don't think.
Why was that a caution, iRacing? Why was that a yellow? Cars, here we go in Richmond. 2 laps to go to decide it. White Chandler, front row. We are back to green. Not a bad restart for Matthew White on the inside lane. He's clear of a lead on, believe on Chandler. The 8th though, big send back into 1 and 2. Banks on the bottom though, and Chandler as they head down this back straightaway. For second, that's allowing the 7 of Matthew White to pull away. Banks still pressuring that 8 of Chandler for P2. White flag in the air one more time around for Matthew White. Still for P2. This 48 to the inside of the 8 machine. But up front, it's Matthew White down the back straightaway one more time. Car in the back crashing, that was Asbell. Through 3 and 4, he will see the checkered flag for his 4th win of the season. Matthew White wins Richmond. Second, Chandler. Third, Banks. And Connor Asbell gonna come home in 8th. I believe he's gonna crash, but he'll bring it to the line. Matthew White wins Richmond. His first Richmond win, and he will burn it down. Career win 18 for the driver of the 7. Season 1 Cup Series champion. We'll see if this officially locks up the regular season championship as well. Oh, Dylan Banks. I don't know why he did that. Usually wouldn't see Dylan doing that kind of thing, so obviously he's not happy with Matthew White. I haven't said all of it. So, of course, first of all, next Tuesday is iCar at Kansas, Wednesday is Xfinity, Thursday is the Cup Series, and possibly even Friday for lobbies. So 4 days maybe of action next week. 3 at Kansas Speedway, 1 for lobbies. So that'll do it tonight. Playoff battle, it's close. Still 1 point separates Mac Rabb and William Bragan for that final playoff spot. Matthew White was literally 2 points away from locking up the regular season championship tonight over Cameron Chandler. Unluckily for him, he won't be able to do that tonight, but most likely, if he scores like a couple points, he'll do that next week in Kansas Speedway. So that'll do it tonight. We hope you enjoyed, and on behalf of all team owners, commentators, drivers, officials, everybody involved making this league what it is, we'll see you next week from Kansas Speedway starting on Tuesday night for iCar. So, good night from Richmond, Virginia.